What's up, people? Welcome to Riding on Ruby. Well, today I'm going to try to get on some of these nice chrome parts for Ruby that she got for Christmas. Let me tell you, Harley sure likes to make things impossible for people. I had to go out and buy two separate snap ring pliers sets just to get one that would actually fit in those little tiny holes. Wow. Luckily, I got it off. I mean, I could have just pried it off, but I want to do it the right way so I don't end up breaking or ruining the spring. So, I already did the brake pedal on the other side, which I'll show, and I thought that was going to be the hardest because it was like a rubber sleeve that goes over the pedal. I figured it was going to be all glued on and I'm going to have to scrape it and, pry it all off, maybe cut the rubber off and then scrape off any stuff. You know what? It was easy. I put a screwdriver in there, wiggled it around underneath it, did the same thing on the bottom part of the rubber, and I put it back in the top, and then I just pushed it out away from the pedal and pulled, and it just popped right off. New piece went right on. It was awesome. I'll show you what that looks like. So let's get ready to get to this. I'll reposition the camera and see if what we could get done on this right here. Alright, so like I said before, I had that pin out. So now we pull out this pin, and you want to be careful when you take that out that when this comes out, this has to go in with the flat side against the back and the rounded side facing inward. So we'll get the new one. We'll put that in the way it's supposed to be. Try to get that to line up. Let's see if we can do it in one shot like this. No, gonna have to do that separate. Alright. Now let's get Mr. Pin. Alright. Alright. Oh, there we go. That looks like it's in there good. Alright, let me just... I'm not good at being down on the floor. Getting down is easy, getting up's the other problem. Alright, I already pre-adjusted this. There's a screw in here. And when they go in, they don't go in straight. It's going in on an angle like that. So this was turned like facing this way. So I kind of just eyed it by hand, just did it like that. But, yep. Doesn't really stay up too good though. But that clip's got to be in right. But, this is an aftermarket part, so let me just make sure that this pin is in. Huh. Wow, okay. That should be, it could be because this is so fat. It's hitting the top here. But I mean, how many times do I really need to have this up anyways? But the whole point is, I mean, this one would, the old one would stay up. But this one would be, actually I like that better because when you put your feet down, your feet are right here, your legs. And a lot of times I lift my feet up and hit the peg, and then the peg's stuck over here. And I have to push it back down. So you know what? I think that's gonna be good. I just wanna just check to make sure that this, because it had to be in right, because if it wasn't, then it wouldn't. Yeah, I think that's not because it's not going all the ways up. because of this big thick part. But you know what? That's alright. I'll find out what it does on the other side. But that's the way that the pin goes in. Goes in with the back and with the bump on that side. But it's just not allowing it to just go all the ways up. But that's alright. And that looks straight to me, so we're gonna go with that. Alright. I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and then we'll put the pin on after. Alright, now this other guy, we'll get him changed. I was gonna look for my thread locker, you know, but ooh, that's in there good. I hate these things. I'm gonna end up stripping that. They said you're gonna have to force it out. You might have to heat it. You know what? Let me see if there's a... Oh, this one might be too loose. Well, actually, that one fits better. I hate all these Allen wrench set, you know, screws and everything that they have. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they had like some pre-type thread locker on there. But the new part, which I'll show you, the new one has that already like on there. Alright, almost there. There we go. Ugly little rubber one. Alright, where's... Now this one right here, if you could see that yellow area, it already has like the thread locker on there. Oh wait, this is a different size. Wow. Alright, that one's gonna be hope I did that backwards. This one right here. Oh, Alright. Can't be that one. Alright, so that's interesting. What kind of a weird size is this one? That's too small. That's too big. That's too small. And that's too big. Okay, well this is interesting. I don't think it's a Torx one. Well, it's definitely a weird one. Alright, we'll go with this one. Alright, so let's get that back in there. Get it started. And I'll put this one on a little bit of an angle, because if it's like this and your foot is down here, you kind of want it back like that, so when your foot's coming down, So it'll be something like that here. It could be adjusted later. See how far I could get with this by hand. Alright, I think that might be good right there by hand. And they say, oh, torque it down to this, torque it down to that. Alright. Put the original nut back on there. Alright, torque it down to hand tight. And then add a little extra bit. Alright, so there it is. I'll put that pin on here in a minute. So let me see if I can get this off. Don't mind the movement. Alright, so there it is, people. Here's the Krator foot peg. It's hard to see the skull. And then, of course, the original Harley Willy G one. So now I got a little extra chrome there. It's hard to see, maybe because of this light I got. And it's still just as dark. Alright, so there's that side's done. And now over here, oh, let me get a light. And then over here is the brake one, the brake pedal pad. And then I got to do this one. But see, the original pegs will stay up. But, I mean, why do you want them up anyways? You know, unless you're like, I'm walking through this little area over here. You know, you don't really need those to go up. You know, stay down. They go up like, you know, in case you hit it. I'm not going to lean it that low. But there's the brake pad. That was probably the easiest one. It's going to be a pain trying to get the pin off of this side because it's buried way down there, right above the, if you could see that, right above the muffler pipe, so the exhaust pipe. And I'm not going to be able to get the straight ones in there, so they're the only ones that the pins will fit in. So anyways, that's about where we are, people. At least we got one side done. So Ruby's starting to look a little bit nicer with some of this chrome. Alright, people. Alright, that's it for this video. I'll get that pin put back on, clean up all these tools, and I hope everybody has a nice day. I hope you had happy Christmas, and I hope everyone has a happy and safe New Year's. As usual, people, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the ding-a-ling bell, and peace out, people.